in the Hello students, good evening. Today we are going to discuss about the refraction. What? Refraction. Look, in this topic what we are going to cover? Law of refraction. Okay, law of refraction. Then law of refraction and ಓದಿಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ law of refraction, refractive index and real index. Law of refraction, refractive index, this is denoted by eta or neta, whatever you come with. Okay, next one is real depth and virtual depth or apparent depth. Okay na, this is virtual depth. Okay, in this class what we are going to continue, what we are going to cover? Law of refraction, what do you mean by refractive index, then real depth, how to find real depth and virtual depth, all these things we are going to cover. Okay na? So next step is definition for the refraction. What is definition for the refraction? If in previous classes we were coming across the mirrors na, so in that what we studied? In that we studied reflection, right? Here it is refraction. Okay, if see this is a rare medium. Okay, this is rare medium and this is denser medium. This one is dense medium. So here we require two mediums. Which one? One is rare, another one is dense. Okay, now I am incidenting a light or ray. This is incident ray. This is incident ray. Now this is a normal line drawn to the perpendicular with the plate. Okay, or medium. This is a medium. I am drawing a normal line. This is a normal line drawn perpendicular to the horizontal plate. Okay, the sum of the rays reflected back. Okay, sum of the rays reflected back. This is reflected. Okay, and rest will be enters into the medium. Okay, rest will be enters into the medium. So the angle made by incident ray with normal is theta I, or you can call it as I. This is just nothing but I. Okay, now next then this is the R. What is this R? R is the angle made by the refracted. Angle made by the refracted. So if there is no medium, then it will make angle. So this is nothing but angle of deviation. What is this D? This D is nothing but angle of deviation. Okay. Now, if a light is passing rarer medium to denser medium. Okay, now the ray is passing from rarer medium to denser medium. Then the light is bends towards the normal. Okay, when ray is passing from rare medium to dense medium. Okay, dense medium. then the light will bend towards then ray will bend towards normal. Okay, this is a very much important point to be note. Next one is if the light is passing from dense to rare, denser medium to rarer medium, then it will bends away from the normal. It bends away from the normal. So this is your angle of deviation. This is your arc. Which one is your arc? This is total arc. Okay. This is your angle of deviation, and this is your angle of incidence. Is it okay? Now, how to find the angle of deviation here? D is equals to I minus R. Okay, na? So D is equals to I minus R is the angle of deviation, and here D is equals to R minus I is your angle of deviation. If the ray is passing from where to where? From denser to dense medium to rare medium, then what is happening here? Then it bends away from the normal. Understood? Then it bends away from the normal. Up to here, is there any doubt? Then we have to write the reflection for definition. So we will write that. Then we will come to law of reflection. Note down the reflection definition. Right. When I have to write here also. So here it is a definition. When a ray travels from one medium to another, from one medium to another medium, one medium to another medium, from one medium to another medium. Completed? Part of it, some part of the incident ray will reflected. Part of it reflects. Part of it reflects back. Part of it reflected back. It is in the figure, na? This is the part of the reflected. This is a part of the reflected back. Some ray are reflected back. Okay. Then rest will enters into the other medium, and rest will enters into the other medium. Rest will enters into the other medium. And also changes its direction, and it is also changes its direction. Screen में कंप्लीट हो गया है, बढ़ती करना. Okay. And it is also changes its direction. This phenomenon is known as also changes its direction. This phenomenon is known as refraction. Is known as refraction. Okay, na? So then we will go for the laws. First you write the definition for the refraction, then you draw these figures. First you draw this figure and then write this one. Listen, first you write the definition, then you draw this figure, then write this one, then again you draw this figure and then write this sentence. Okay, then it will be easy to understand what you are writing. Okay, na? Write down. Note down. So next we will go for the laws of refraction, right? Laws of refraction. What is laws of refraction? So there are basically two laws. Completed, huh? Which one completed? This part is completed, huh? Okay, I'm going to erase this. What about this? This is rays, okay? Rays. After completion that, you note down the figure, then write the point, then again note down the figure, then write the point. So these two points are very important for your competitive exams as well as for your theory examination. Okay. So now next point is laws of refraction. Completed or not? Laws of refraction. Completed, huh? Now I want to discuss about what is rarer medium and what is denser medium. Why we call it as denser and why we call it as rarer medium. Is there any answers with you? Is there any answers? Shivkumar, is there any answer? Why we call this as rarer and why we call it as denser? Huh? Don't know? Shivkumar. Sorry, Sarinatha. Okay, Sarinatha. What? Don't know. Okay. Upper one we are calling rarer medium and downer one is we are calling denser medium. Why? Is there will be any reason? Yes, there should be a reason. And that reason is nothing but listen. In rarer medium, what? In rarer medium, listen this carefully. Listen, Shukkumar. In rarer medium, the molecules are what? The molecules are loosely bounded. In air, it is loosely bounded now. So like that, in rarer medium, the molecules are loosely bounded. Okay? And in denser medium, the molecules are tightly bound. Clear? Compared to rarer, it is tightly bonded. Is there any doubt why we call it as rare and why we call it as dense? In denser medium, the molecules are tightly bonded. For example, if the light is passing from air is a medium, okay? From air medium to from the glass. This is a glass. Okay now, in glass it is a solid now. Glass is a solid. So in solids the molecules are tightly bonded. Correct? So in glass the molecules are tightly bonded. Correct? Now in air it is loosely bonded. So where it travels faster? In air only it travels fast. Who? Light. Okay na? We will discuss in the coming what you call in coming topic. Okay. So after laws of reflection, we are going to discuss about the refractive index. Starting 3 points are noted down. What I am going to discuss in today's class. Noted down or not? Then laws of reflection. The first law is similar to the laws of reflection. So what is the law of reflection? Theta is equal to theta r. That is first one. Second one, the normal incident. The incident ray. Okay. Then here refracted. You have to use refracted ray. I normal line lies. Where it lies? Lies in the same plane. Is there any doubt up to here? No, na? Then we will discuss about the second law. And to discuss about the second law, we have to draw the same figure, which is now only I drawn. So this is your R. So this is your I. Okay. So this is incident. This is refracted. Clear now? Clear. So now this is the angle of deviation. What is angle of deviation? B is equal to I minus R. Okay. For when light is passing from rarer to denser. Now listen here. The sign of angle. Write down. The sign of angle. Sorry. Don't write. The ratio of sign of incident light. The ratio of sign of incident ray. Sign of refracted ray. Refracted ray. The ratio of sign of incident ray and sign of refracted ray is equals to what? Equals to constant. Is equals to constant. And listen, this is nothing but your Snell's law. So that's why in bracket you write it as Snell's law. What is this? Snell's law. What is Snell's law? The ratio of, it is a ratio where the sign of incident ray and sign of refracted ray is equals to constant, and that constant is nothing but our refractive index. That constant is nothing but our refractive index. Listen here. So constant, so sign of I means angle of incidence, and sign R means angle of refracted ray, with respect to normal. Okay na? So with respect to normal. Now come here. So this is your constant. Here, this is constant. This is equal to constant. This is nothing but your Snell's law. Okay, this is your Snell's law. So the constant is going to be changed with the, where is dust? Now your constant is going to, I am going to change with the eta or n. So now n is equal to sin I divided by sin r. So now this eta is equal to, what is eta? Eta is your refractive index. Refractive index. Clear? Refractive index. So now, if n21 is equal to sin I divided by sin r. Sin I divided by sin r. What is this? Neta n21. Neta 21 is refractive index of second medium with respect to first. Correct? So this is refractive index. Refractive index of second medium. Note down. Medium with respect to. With respect to whom? With respect to first. With respect to first. Up to here, is there any doubt? No, no. So next, shall I erase this? This part shall I erase? Mr. Shubhamar, shall I erase? Yes, sir. Okay. Now, we have some values. This is Shubhamar. We have some values for refractive index. The refractive index in air medium. In air, what is the value? It is refractive index in air. It is 1. Okay. And refractive index in water. It is 1.33. It is to be calculated as 1.33. Next, refractive index in glass. In glass medium, and it is 1.5. 1.5. Now, using these three values, now you tell me where the speed of light is more. Where the speed of light is more? In air. Then, so the speed of light in air, C, can I write it as C? C means speed of light. Okay, it is greater in air medium compared to water. Why? Refractive index of the water medium is less, na? So that's why here in water the molecules are, in liquid molecules are not tightly bounded as compared to the solids. Correct? So now, so refractive index, the speed of the light in air medium is greater than speed of light in water medium. Then speed of light is greater than, lesser than glass medium compared to water. Okay, na? So this is the relation. So you have to be remember. So how to calculate the refractive index? There is a formula for the calculation of the refractive index. Shall I erase this? Now write down the next point is refractive index. It is also a ratio. Who? Refractive index is also ratio. To whom? With speed of light in vacuum and speed of light in medium. Write down. Next point is refractive index. Refractive index is, okay. What is refractive index? They may use to ask you in practical examination as well as how. how do you know about the refract? What do you know about the refractive index? Otherwise, you tell me about the refractive index. Then you have to tell that it is the right one. It is the ratio between speed of light. It is the ratio between speed of light in vacuum and speed of light in medium. Okay, in medium. Is there any doubt? Medium. So I will show how it will work. Refractive index in air I will explain. Then you can come across the refractive index in water and refractive index in dust. Okay, listen. So eta is equal to refractive index now. So Ri is nothing but refractive index and it is denoted by eta or beta. Eta you can call. Neta is equal to what you know the speed of light in vacuum. Right? Speed of light in vacuum is c divided by speed of light in medium. In which medium we are traveling? In air. Okay, now the light is traveling in medium air. That is known as V. Okay, so in vacuum, the value of speed of light is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, and in air also it is same only. So that is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So both get cancelled. So what will remain? It remains one value, that is constant, is equal to 1. Clear? Likewise, you have to do for the water items. This is the homework for example. Okay? Is there any doubt, Sukumar? No, na? Good. Now, after completion of refractive index, we will go for the now see. So next point is note. Write down it is as note. So note is if n1 means neta 1 is equal to c is a constant value and this is v1 comma neta 2 is equal to c divided by v2. This point you have to write. So next, if you divide these two 1 by 2, if you divide these two, then what we will get? Then what we will get? Tell. So n1 by n2, okay? n1 by n2 is equal to c by v1. What is the value of n1? c by v1, right? So n2 value is c by v2. Don't sleep, Kumar. So this is n2 is c by v2, correct? Now c get cancels. So this v2 goes upper side and v1 comes in denominator. Okay, na? So numerator becomes v2 and denominator becomes v1. So this is n1 by n2. This is the relation. Okay, this is the relation between refractive index and speed of light. So both are inversely proportional. Okay, if the refractive index is more, then velocity of light will be less. By this only you are seeing that. So this is inversely proportional to velocity. Is there any doubt? This is very much important for as well as your competitive exam and for your theory exam to understand how it is done. Is there any doubt? Doubt है मेरे जो कुमारा इल्ला ना इधर क्या है? सुनने हूँ अनको तो बड़ा. So next up to here completed. So this is now this equation is known as the above equation is known as relation between relation between refractive index, correct? Refractive index and velocity. Velocity or speed? Speed of light. Speed of light. Is there any doubt up to here? No, none. Then you by using Snell's law, we will be going to write one equation for this. The Snell's law. Now only we can learn. So next point. This is next point. Now Snell's law becomes what it becomes? Snell's law. What it says? Sin I by sin R. Sin I by sin R is equals to refractive index. That is nothing but your N1 by N2. Correct? That's what we written. See once, turn the pages. Turn the page. N1 by N2 only we written. So now look here. So this is N1 by N2. Now what is N1? N1 means V2. Okay. The velocity of light in N1 is equals to V2 divided by this is V1. Up to here. From Snell's law, we can write it as. This is also be a Snell's law. Sometimes they may ask what is the relation between Snell's law and velocity. Then we have to use this one. Okay? Okay, na? Clear? Up to here, clear? Is there any doubt, Mr. Shubhamar? No. Silence? No, na? Then we will discuss about the real depth and virtual depth. Real depth and virtual depth. Shall I erase this? Now understood now what is refractive index? Understood now? And I hope you people understood why we call it as rarer and why we call it as denser. Now come to the point. Next one is real depth and virtual depth. Right? So next topic is real depth. Real depth and virtual depth. Real depth and virtual depth. Now, to find the real depth, we usually see in a lake or in a barrel if there is a fish. If there is a fish in the bottom, this is a water medium. In water medium there is a fish. Okay, at bottom it is fish. Now, from here, this is you. This is your eye. Eye means your human eye. This is a human eye. You are seeing this fish. Where it appears? Where it appears? ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾರಲ್ದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಹಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಹಳ್ಳ ಆರಲ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಫಿಶ್ ಮಚ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ರಿಯಲ್ ನಾಗ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬ್ಯಾರಲ್ ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಯುವರ್ ಲೇಕ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ now where the fish appears? Now where the fish appears? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯಲ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಅದು ಏನು? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್. And this should be, this is the real depth. But what we are saying that this is the virtual depth. ಇವಾಗ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್ನಾಗ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿದಾಗ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್ನಾಗ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಕೆಳಗೆಲ್ಲ ನೀರು. So actually if it is 6 feet then it appears as a 4 feet or 3 feet ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಈ ನೀರ ಹೆಂಗ ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಅದ, ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಕೆಳ ಹೋಗ್ತದ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಏನು? ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್. ನಾವೇನು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ. ಈಗ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಫಿಗರ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡ್ರಾ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಿಶ್ and this is the real depth. Okay, so this is your real depth. So ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿ. So listen here. So this is a important point for the your competitive exams. Okay, this is your fish where you are seeing it. Okay, this is actually this is it. This is point. You can give a name A and that is D. I will tell you. So if this is U means human eye. Okay, this is the human eye. From here you are watching this fish, then where it appears. Okay, so this is the point I am going to consider. So draw this line. So this is the correct. I'll cut it. Line should be clear. Clear? Okay. Now, so this is your eye. Okay. From here we are seeing. So now see, this is the virtual depth. This is the virtual depth. This is point A, this is point B, and this is point C, and this is point D. This is point D. Okay, now this is fish actually. We are considering that fish as a point D. Okay. This is
so ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಉಂಟು ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಡಿಮ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ
ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮೆರಾ ಫೋಕಸ್. Next, now this is a normal line. Okay, this is a normal line. Draw. This is a normal line. Up to here is there any doubt? No. So with respect to normal, this is incident. This is incident, right? So with respect to normal, so what will be the angle of this is theta 1. Okay, so we can consider it as theta 1. We can consider it as theta 1, and this should be theta 2. Okay, so this is your theta 2. This is your theta 2. No, that is your theta 2. And this whole becomes theta 1. Okay, this whole angle becomes theta 1. Okay, and this one is theta 2, this one is theta 1. Now it becomes z, z is there, so z is there, so now it is theta 1. Okay, now it is theta 1. Hang ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿ ಇದಾ
ಥೀಟಾ 1 ಥೀಟಾ 2
ನೋಡಿ ಇದು ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ರೇಟ್. We are considering this is incident rate. So angle made by incident rate with respect to normal is theta 1. Okay, then this is refracted rate. This is refracted rate. So angle made by refracted rate we are considering it is theta 2. Okay na? If now the object is here. Now the object is here at point C. So the angle of this CB with respect to normal is theta 1. So idu ಮತ್ತು ಇದು same ಇದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು? So now next, if it is theta 1, then this should be theta 1. Correct? So now next ಬರ್ಕೋರಿ. Here this is your HI. This is your HI. HI means image height of the image, and HO means height of the object. Height of the object. So writing below, HI is image height and HO is object height. HO is object. Clear is homework. Is there any doubt? Pakka? So after this, we will go for the one problem. After solving this, next write down from triangle. Here I am considering a triangle. From triangle ABC. First triangle is A, B and C. ಯಾವ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ A B C. Okay. Now ABC triangle ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ so theta tan theta 1 ಅಲ್ಲ. So tan theta 1 ಏನು? So tan theta 1 is equals to theta 1 by theta 1. Theta 1 is neglected. Okay. So tan theta is lesser. So we can take it as theta 1. Okay. So tan theta 1 is equal to tan theta 1 is equal to this level of the perpendicular. AB is your perpendicular. Correct? So AB is your perpendicular and then base will be AC. AC is your height of the image. So you can write as AC is equals to AB divided by HI. HI is your image height. Up to here, is there any doubt? Next, from triangle. Now see here, ABD. From triangle ABD. Can you solve yourself? ABD. Solve what, right? So tan ABD. This one will be. This is also theta 2. If this is theta 2, remember. Z ಆಗಿರ್ತದ Z ಆಗಿರ್ತದ Z ಆಗಿರ್ತದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ so Z ಆಗಿರ್ತದ so here it is like this. So if this is another theta 2, so if this is theta 2, then this should be theta 2, correct? So now tan theta 2 is equals to theta 2 is equals to this is theta 2. This theta 2 we are going to consider. Now tell me, what is the opposite? AB. AB. AB is your perpendicular. Then AD is your base. AB. So what is AB and what is AD? AB divided by AD is your HO, height of the object or object height. This is your HO. Up to here you write. Up to here write. Then now we are using a Snell's law. Now using Snell's law. What Snell's law says? Sin I by sin R is equals to sin I by sin R is equals to eta or neta. Neta means n1 by n. Okay na? Now here n1 means n2 by n1 na. Okay. So n2 by n1 we have. So this is n21 na. This is n21. From where to where we are considering? So look here. Second medium with respect to first medium we are taking. So that's why I written n21. Okay. Now you can write it as n21 as n1. Okay. So sin I is nothing but your sin theta 1. So sin is negligible. So sin theta is equals to sin theta 1 here. Here right here. Okay, you write here. So n2 by n1 right. So here you wrote the completed. So now look here where sin theta 1 is equals to theta 1 and sin theta 2 is nearly equals to theta 2. Okay? Now substitute sin theta 1 is equals to theta 1. Instead of the sin theta 1, you can write it as sin theta 1. This is theta 2 is equals to n. Is there any doubt? Shivkumar, it's going bouncer, right? Bouncer only to the bouncer ತಿಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಯಾವ್ದು ವೇರ್ ಏನಿದೆ ವೇರ್ ಇವಾಗ ಇದೇನು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಸವಾಲ ಇವು ಭಾಳ ಸಣ್ಣ ಅದಾವ ಏನದಾವ ಸಣ್ಣವ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಟು ಈಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಥೀಟಾ 1 ಏನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಕಡೆಗೂ sin theta 1 is equals to theta 1 and sin theta 2 is equals to theta 2. ಈಗ sin theta 1 ಜಾಗದಾಗ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು theta 1 ಬರಬೇಕು sin theta 2 ಜಾಗದಾಗ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು theta 2 ಬರಬೇಕು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅದೇನು ಸೊ ಇದು n2 1 ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ refractive index with respect refractive index of the second medium with respect to first. You can write it as first medium. This one is second medium. Correct? Now, so theta 1 value. Now, Shivkumar, you only tell. What is the theta 1 value? Theta 1 value tell me. Theta 1 value. Look here. Here it is now. Then sleeping at. Now substitute instead of theta 1 AB by HI and theta 2 AB by HO AB by H0 is equals to N2 by N1. Now AB get cancelled. What will remain? N2 by N1 is equals to HO by H. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಏನು ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಇರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ ಸೊ ನಾವು n2 by n1 is equals to ho by hi. Clear? Is there any doubt? Doubt ಅದೇನು ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. So this is equation for real gas. So this one is the equation for real depth. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು? ಏನ್ರಿ ಡೌಟ್ లేదు? Next, the above equation is the above equation is known as real depth equation. Right? Real depth equation. Up to here, is there any doubt? No. Similarly, okay na? Similarly, if this fish is observing a bird, ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಇವಾಗ ಇದು ಫಿಶ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಬರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ now then it will happen the opposite to this one, right? Similarly, clear up to here written. Similarly, the equation for everything. So N2 is equal to N2 by N1 is equal to HI by HO. HI by HO. This is the equation for virtual depth. And this is very important for your need as well as ASAT. Okay, if there anybody is there for interested for JEE mains, okay, KVPY, you know KVPY? KVPY exams. These are the national exams. Okay, this is a state exam, and these three are the national exams. And this is a very much important topic for your competitive exam. Okay, if you understood this one, then it will be easy to solve the problems. Clear now? Is there any doubt, Shukumar? No? Then thank you.